Hello. I'm trying to pin a comment here. Give me a second. There we go. I think I figured it out. Come back in for the sunset. Gonna hang out. Sunset's gonna be 40 minutes or so on the Norwegian Bliss. Just hanging out. Been chilling in the room this afternoon, hanging in the AC, taking it easy, enjoying too much of the food. Up here on deck 17, they got some music going on down there on 16. So sunset's gonna be over here. Should be a good one, hopefully. Get through the glass here. We're on the Norwegian Bliss. We're in Cabo. We're going to be leaving here in a little while. I don't know, a couple more hours, I guess. A little while. The last tender from the pier is at 7 p.m. Local time's just barely, not even 5 yet. But if you're be here until after the sunset, which it's around 5:30 according to the whatever time you look at. And then after that, we're gonna go eat some dinner. And I don't know, we'll see what happens after that. There's a couple shows tonight we're gonna go watch, so I don't know if we'll be on later. But been here since 11 o'clock this morning. Weather's been phenomenal. It's been warm. Been able to see this view here all day. It's cooled down a little bit. I'm up on deck 17, and the weather, it's not as hot as it was this morning. So you can hear the music going on down there. The pool deck's busy-ish, but it's not too bad. A lot of people still on shore. So, any questions, let me know. But sitting here, we're gonna just wait for the sunset to go down, see how good it's gonna be. We're on the Bliss. Up here on, this is 17, this is 18 where the laser tag is. And I don't even know, I haven't even seen it been running yet. So over here is Cabo. And it's been a great day. I had to not hang out on the veranda too much because it got super hot. And then the room got warm because I left the curtains open. We will be leaving here this evening after 7, and then we'll get a sea day tomorrow. And then after 7, and then we'll get a sea day tomorrow. And then tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday, we're in Ensenada. Definitely do some more lives from there, so you can all see there. I'm not getting off the ship there either. Do some more lives from there, so you can all see there. I'm not getting off the ship there either. And then we head back to Los Angeles on Thursday night. No, I haven't seen it open at all. I don't think a lot of stuff's open while we're in port. If you got any questions, let me know. Do what I can to answer. It's my first time on Norwegian, so it's been a pretty yeah, no, that's you do you, man. Y'all swing it. All right, whatever, dude. That's a Carnival thing. And I think, in fact, Carnival is actually cracking down on that. Well, they got some music going on down here on the lower deck. 2 pools down there. Yeah, Texas made. The rooms are a bit odd. I mean, if you compare it to other ships made by Meyer Werft, these rooms are weird, but the room we're in's got a huge bathroom with a walk-in shower and a super small veranda. Hills, no, I'm on Norwegian. We're on the Bliss. Baggy Dicks, we haven't, it hasn't been too rocky. Of course, we've been docked all day, so there's nothing going on. Yeah, Mediterranean and Caribbean can get super rocky. Hey, I see you there, Black Wolf. I don't know if this is the best spot up here. I might go back down to deck 8. Better view down there. The med depends on the time of year, man. The crew speaks English. It's one of the standards, you got to speak English. So let's go down to 8 because the side rails aren't as high down there. So bear with me as we're up on deck 18. I'm going to go down 10 decks down the stairs. Yeah, it's been a great view. The arches this all day. So our room is on the port side here, and we been able to look at it all day. We've been anchored here though, since you can't. There's no pier for ships. You talking the observation lounge? That's 15 forward. Spent most of the day there, but what I learned today is if you go up by the windows, the Wi-Fi doesn't work. Yeah, if you go up to those loungers, the Wi-Fi does not work there. If I'm missing your question, bear with me. So I'm trying to walk down the stairs without falling. So we're gonna walk down the stairs down to 8 and go out on the aft end. So I'll be walking down the steps since the elevators can take too long sometimes. So there's the Haven. That's where you pay extra money for the. Most of the people are still in Cabo. That you don't have to. The last tender's not until 7, so it's pretty empty today. Garden Cafe. So we are forward. You talking to me, Tyler, or someone else? Because I've been on a few cruises. The observation now, that's where we were talking about here. The Wi-Fi doesn't work too well in there. But yeah, little circles. We're in Cabo, and it's a tender port, so people, you got to take tender boats. Little, I don't know. They take 50, 60 people, and then they take them into to the pier, and they can do whatever they want, whether it's a ship-based excursion or their own little beach excursion or whatever they want to do. We've been here before a few years back, so I had no desire to get off here. Been walking around the ship most of the day. It's pretty cool just exploring it with no one around. Bliss. Tim, we're on the Bliss. Norwegian Cruise Line on the Bliss. A few more decks. Been lucky I haven't fallen yet. I can trip going up the stairs though. Yeah, it's not so much being the introvert. I just had no desire to go. Cabo has nothing that I'm looking for. They, I don't drink anymore, so I go here for the food. All right, we're gonna go out onto the waterfront. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go out onto the waterfront. Yeah, it's probably the same. The Epic and the Bliss, the observation deck are probably the same. All right, we're on deck 8. We'll walk here to the other side of the ship. We'll go all the way around the back. These are all the outside part of the bars. Yeah, Melissa, we're on the Bliss. Definitely a lot cooler than what it was earlier. So we got the cavern here, the outside bar of the cavern. It's definitely cooler up on the top decks. They got a humidor lounge. You can smoke cigars. I don't smoke them anymore. It's pretty cool. They got a humidor lounge. You can smoke cigars. I don't smoke them anymore. It's pretty cool. This little waterfront area is pretty cool because it goes not fully off. See, there's one of the tender boats. And there's another one over here. That's all good, Texas. I understood what you're getting at. I confused ships too. I kept calling. We got a Carnival ship next door, and I kept referring to this ship as the Carnival a few times. So some of these outside seating are the door, and I kept referring to this ship as the Carnival a few times. So some of these outside seating are the. We got about another 25 minutes or so for the sunset to start, so we're gonna head back over to the other side where you can see it. That's the Cabo and its environs. Well, good for you. So this is our first one, so we're newbies. It's our first time. We've enjoyed it though. It's been I've enjoyed this whole cruise so far, so we've enjoyed it though. It's been I've enjoyed this whole cruise so far, so it's our first time. We've enjoyed it though. It's been I've enjoyed this whole cruise so far, so we've enjoyed it though. It's been I've enjoyed this whole cruise so far, so we've enjoyed it though. It's been I've enjoyed this whole cruise so far, so but I'm glad we came because it's not as bad. You hear stories from friends of friends and people who've been on it and had a bad experience, and I'll take it all with a grain of salt and make my own. Gigi, we're on the Norwegian Bliss. It's all good. We're just hanging out and killing time. Gonna watch the sunset over here in about 25 minutes. And then after the sun sets, I'm gonna take a break and go eat some dinner. I always get freaked out when I walk over this. Looking down below. They didn't put any flag out. Usually when you're in port, they put a flag out. Jefferino. When you're in port, they put a flag out. Jefferino to we're in Cabo. It's a sea day. And then tomorrow's a sea day. And then the next day is Ensenada. And then we head back to Los Angeles. All right. And here's where the sunset's going to be over here. Take a look at. And here's where the sunset's going to be over here. Take a look at the turbo. Take a look at the tour boats over there today. Tour boats over there today. The sunset last night was phenomenal because we were out at sea. So tomorrow night, if I don't have any plans, I'll come back. I don't know. You can't see this only lets you zoom in so much, but you can see the arch right over here. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer for it. Let's see. There, it's right over there. And my wife went out there on a excursion this morning. She said it was pretty cool. They got up as close as they could, but it's pretty rocky. So, and if you're just joining in, we're on the Norwegian Bliss. I pinned a post. I don't know if it's visible. I'm still trying to figure out how to make it so y'all know. I've never felt needed to revisit like a bit. Yeah, I don't need to visit here. That's why I stayed on the ship. It's just I like just being on a ship. I haven't been to Italy on a cruise, but I did a med cruise with the Marines. 6 weeks or 6 months in the med. It's not the same. Yeah, I'd like to do. I want to do a transatlantic. We're looking into doing one of those. What's up, bros? Aloha back. Bet the weather's pretty good there. Most everyone from Alaska goes to Hawaii in the winter. We came down here on a cruise, so got to escape that negative cold. You know, if you just join in, what we're doing, we're just hanging out, waiting for that sun to set, and there we go. There it is. It's starting to peak down. I don't know how good of a sunset we're going to get tonight compared to this last night. So, and then yeah, got all the boats and catamarans over there. I bet they're doing the same. They probably got a better view over there of the sunset. Yeah, Drew, I'm on a cruise on the Norwegian Bliss. And then right next door to us, there's the Carnival Endeavors over there. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but it's right over there, right in front of us. And it was here before we were, so I'd imagine it would be leaving somewhat soonish. Yeah, September, having a good evening. It's cooled down. The sun's starting to set. Let's see. How's that? Let's see if we can't get this in a good position. Set up the little tripod stand and we'll watch the sunset. I haven't looked at the menu yet. Drew, the weather's phenomenal. It's been in the high 70s. My watch says it's 75 right now, but there's a nice little breeze. The sun's going down, so there's no more direct heat. Recommendations on Mexican food restaurant dinner party, 15 good views in June. I don't know. This is my first time on this ship. Swimming weather, yeah. Pool's empty. Today they are because we're in port, so it's been pretty empty on the ship. I've been able to walk around without a whole bunch of complications and bothering people. Going through Fried Cabo Steakhouse on board is nice. Yeah, I've heard about that. We're doing La Bistro. You know, we get steaks all the time, so yeah, that's why we're here, is for the sunset. When it sets, I'll be turning off the live. Yeah, I've heard. So the wife did a lot of Facebook research and was told that the steakhouse and La Bistro were probably the best. So we chose to do that. Yeah, I've been on MSC. Did MSC last year. First time cruise. So are you going on MSC? Which ship and when? Lioness Cabo's not. I haven't got off the ship, but the weather here is nice, so I don't need to do excursions here. I just like to enjoy the ship now. All right, so Seascape. I haven't been on that. I've been on the Seaside. I think they're sister ships. But my opinion only is the food's not bad, but it's not super great. The buffet. All right, Texas Made Simplified back at you. But going back to you, September, the buffet is okay, but there's no variety. They have the same stuff every day. IK, we're on the Norwegian Bliss. It's up there, chaotic. I see you in there. If you're just joining in, wondering, we're on the Norwegian Bliss. We're gonna check out the sunset, and then I'm gonna go eat some dinner. We're on a 5-night Mexican Riviera. Yeah, I told you I was gonna be gone, dude. So I'll be back Saturday. I'll be back online Saturday. You too, September. Enjoy your cruise. You'll enjoy it. MSC's not bad. They get a lot of cool stuff. They had a cool show. I don't remember what it was called. So, but you'll enjoy it. Their island's phenomenal. Often-ish. This is the second cruise, third cruise this year. We did 2 Disney, one around springish, one in July, and then we just got on this one. Yeah, I think I've been total with all the cruise lines. We're at 15 or 16, I think. You just got off the same one? Cool, man. Well, family travel life, get on it. What's stopping you? I know it's hard for some people. I got to find the time with work as well. So trip to Puerto Rico would be cool. We went on a cruise 2015 that stopped there in the old side of Puerto Rico. And I enjoyed walking around the forts over there. It was pretty cool. Which one has been the best for you so far? So, I like the Disney Cruise Line ones. The food on them has been spectacular for me. And the connection with the cast and the crew is way better than what you get here. So it's just, you got to find an itinerary, talk to people who've been on different ones, and find one that you can afford, man. Family travel, we are on Norwegian, and we're on the Bliss. But the best cruise going back that we did was just last July here, and we did a 10 night and went to the Southern Caribbean, and it was pretty, it was good. The only detractor to it was so damn hot. We got here and anchored a little after 11, and then I honestly don't know when we're leaving. They said the last tender is at 7. No, so that free at sea, it's not free. You get a limited amount of minutes, and obviously I upgraded my Wi-Fi package to the streaming, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do this if you didn't upgrade. So I mean, they nickel and dime you here. The packages, I probably kind of got by without a drink package because I don't drink, but I've been doing the mocktails and other stuff, and I can just get by with water. Wi-Fi, technically it's free, but it's not free because you're going to pay a service charge. What you're paying for is like the gratuities, but I don't know. And then I seem to think that they nickel and dime a few things here and there too. So, but I don't know. It's worth it. And like the Starbucks, they do a package for Starbucks, and I don't drink enough Starbucks to warrant spending $100 for that. They do a soda package. Family, my favorite so far has been Disney Cruise Line. We've got 12 cruises on them. We keep going back. In fact, the only official cruise I got booked in 2025 is on the maiden voyage of the Disney Destiny, which sails in November of next year. So a little under a year before I'll be on that one. We've enjoyed this ship. We're on the Norwegian Bliss. Yeah, they may do seasonal. You never know. They keep changing up their itineraries, and now what they've got, they got 1, 2, 3. They're gonna have 7 ships, and they'll have an 8th one here soon. So they may, but they're for the most part, they're contractually obligated to sail out of PC for the first new ones. Now the Destiny's going out of Fort Lauderdale. So I take it you're in New York. You can get down to Port Canaveral's not bad. Last time was October 2023. Which cruise did you do? Yeah, I haven't looked at 26. I don't know how much of those itineraries are out yet. The ship's kind of moving, so we're anchored, so it keeps moving around a little bit. Disney Dream, Halloween, yeah, those are fun. The Dream is out of Fort Lauderdale now. The Destiny will be out of Fort Lauderdale. The Fantasy has been over in Europe for a while here. The Wish is out of Canaveral right now. The Wonder is doing the Australian stuff right now. And the Magic, where's the Magic? Can't think where the Magic is right now. I'd have to look. Yeah, the Treasure's gonna look nice, but I'll be on the Destiny, which is coming out next year, so looking forward to that. I don't know if I haven't even been on the Wish yet. I've been on every other ship except the Wish, and then I'll wait to go on the Treasure until they get all the inaugural stuff done. Yeah, I love to cruise. Disney's price point's always a bit higher, but if you do things right, I'm not going to say you're going to get a deal, but if you shop it right, you can do it on on a budget. They offer certain things. If you're military, they have military rates. If you're Florida resident, they have Florida resident rates, and that's about the only discounts they do. Best advice I can give you for Disney is this: as soon as like an itinerary drops, the sooner you book it, that's the cheapest it's going to be, because the further away from the time it drops is it goes up in price because of the demand. Yeah, Disney. So that's the thing about Disney. Like NCL, you're not allowed to bring anything on board. They won't let you bring any sodas or waters or everything. You got to buy it all up here. on the ship. So Disney, you can bring a case, 2 cases of water. You can bring your own sodas. 2 bottles of wine. I think it's a bottle of wine per adult. So I think it's 1 per adult. You know, and then a 6-pack of beer per adult. And then when you get off at a port, you can bring on the limit as well. Chip, you talking this ship or which other one? This ship does have a casino. It's closed right now. Yeah, on the Disney, the specialty dining, we do the Apollo is good. Now, Apollo is only on the older ships. Chip. So Disney doesn't have any casinos whatsoever. That's one of the things that they don't do because it's more family orientated. But the Disney ones, what I like about the Disney is your rotational dining. Your servers follow you around the whole time. Alan, I'm on the Norwegian Bliss right now. We're in Cabo. The other ship that's in is the what do you call it? The Carnival Endeavor. Let's see, I can get you a little bit of that sunset now. Can you bring Pinjam? You have to tell me what that is. Yeah, I can see the Carnival ship. It's in front of us. It's just, I can't go too farther forward. Yeah, so Disney does the positional one-ways. That's one of the things, you know, when I retire, I'll have more time to do traveling the way I want it. Yeah, I'll have to check out the Breakaway. Now that we've been on the Bliss and seen that it's not so bad, we're gonna we'll try them out some more. We're always open to try different cruise lines, so it's not we're not exclusive to the Disney brand, but we prefer them obviously, but we're not exclusive. Yeah, time's a hard one to manage sometimes. We you know, if everything goes right, I plan to retire in the coming year. Yeah, people go do those repositioning cruises. Yeah, the sunset tonight wasn't as great. Tomorrow, hopefully we'll be better. We'll be at sea tomorrow. I appreciate it. I haven't gotten there yet. Hopefully we'll be better. We'll be at sea tomorrow. I appreciate it. I haven't gotten there yet, but plans are in the works. As soon as I get back from this, I'm gonna put in my package. So hopefully by summertime, I'll be officially retired. Yeah, I'm on a cruise. We're on the Norwegian Bliss. We're in Cabo. Just checking out the sunset right now. It's not as good as it could be, but it's not bad. I suppose I could have gone up to the observation deck up there, but the Wi-Fi up there doesn't work. Yeah, it depends on how you look at it. It's 5 months. We're down just a little over 5 months to the day I want to punch out. So I just got to pass on my knowledge to whoever, and hopefully they can figure it out when I'm gone. What about the Wi-Fi, Elijah? What's up, Rosalind? We're back in LA Friday morning. It means they're gonna boot us off. Yeah, I care about my job. But you know, I'm ready to go. I've been combined total of 30 years, and it's time. I'm getting tired. Elijah, so outside I've been having zero problems. There's certain areas, dead spots within the ship. It'll cut out, but definitely up on the observation deck, close to the windows or over the bridge, it does not work. I don't know if it has something to do with the bridge electronics, but every time I go up to that observation window, the Wi-Fi stops. But I'm on deck 8, about midship or so, and it's working great here. I've got the green light on the signal meter here for TikTok. Sunset's almost down. You can now that it's gone behind the mountains there, you can see the Carnival ships up there. You know, and all the boats over here, over by the arches. Out doing their little sunset cruises. I bet on the other side of the arch over there is probably a way better sunset. A few more minutes and then we'll shut it down. For any more questions, and I'll try and be back on later. No promises. We got a show we're gonna go watch tonight, and then well, we're gonna play it by ear. We're gonna eat dinner after the show because I've been kind of snacking all day. A little bit more of that there. Get some of the sun reflecting off the glass. So ironic, we're on the port side. I'm 3 decks up midship. Is my room. Royal Caribbean Mariner. I haven't heard of that one. Where's that one going out of, Alan? Yeah, I love the sunsets. The ones when you're at sea are the best, though. Last night was a phenomenal one. I got some really good pictures. I did a live last night while we were doing the sunset. So tomorrow it should be a little bit earlier because we bounced ahead an hour today, so we'll go back an hour tonight, I think. It does. It just, in that one area of the observation lounge on 15 is where it wasn't working. Right up by the windows. Galveston, cool, man. I have not been out of Galveston yet. So I've been out of San Diego, LA, Vancouver, Miami. Don't cruise out of Miami. Horrible, worst port experience of my life. Been out of Fort Lauderdale, been out of New York. So Galveston and New Orleans we haven't been out of yet. Ship's kind of drifting over a little bit. You can see the Carnival ship up there now. And if you're just joining, wondering what's going on, we're just sunset chat. We're on the Norwegian Bliss. Just enjoying the sunset here down here in Cabo. You can actually hear the music up there from here too. The Miami traffic. The last time we went there was just a horrible experience with the transfer from the hotel to the ship. The last time we went there was just a horrible experience with the transfer from the hotel to the ship. Traffic was just crazy stupid. There was 5 ships in port. So hotel to the ship, traffic was just crazy stupid. There was 5 ships in port. So my fun meter got pegged on that one. Once we got on the ship, everything was good, but it was that embarkation was just, Disney's moved from embarkation was just, Disney's moved from there. I would, Disney's moved from there. I would, Disney's moved from there. There's 5 ships in port is not a fun experience. Trying to get to whatever terminal you need to get to. Once you're on board, it's fine. It's that pre-experience. Carnival ship's showing up a little bit better now. The ship keeps moving, so the current tide might be coming in, going out. I don't know. I am on the Norwegian Bliss, and we're in Cabo. And so far, it's been a good trip, good experience. We're enjoying it. I'll definitely book a Norwegian again. So just for, my experience with cruising, I've been on Disney. I did a very short 3-night on Princess. It was so-so. We did a 5-night on the MSC Seaside last year. That was okay. I mean, I don't have any real complaints. The food was kind of bleh, but it wasn't bad. It just wasn't like knock your socks off good, right? And like I said earlier, I don't know if you caught it, but to me, the buffet had no variety. It was the same stuff every day. They didn't change it out. Yeah, we've got friends that have been on Celebrity, so I'm gonna have to give that a try. So we live in Alaska, and we got Celebrity that comes up there. You got the Norwegian Cruise Lines, Royal Caribbean comes up there, Princess comes up there. So at some point we'll get on one of those cruises. Either do a one-way from Whittier down to Vancouver, or up. Well, Jamie, enjoy. Cruising's a blast. You don't let people who don't have a good time make it bad for you, because it's all on how the experience you make it. Go to the starboard side. There's not much to see over there, but we'll walk over there. We'll go back aft. So take a look at Cabo. The sun's pretty much gone down, so yeah, you'll have a good time. Just keep an open mind. I haven't been on Royal, but I've heard good things about it. A friend of mine's a travel advisor, and he books Royal, and he books Disney stuff, and he does other stuff, and they enjoyed the Royal stuff. I don't know if I can do the new ship. That's like a lot of people on that one. Yeah, it's up top. It's not open. We're in port. Going by the restaurant. I gotta be quiet. Don't want to interrupt people's dinner. But yeah, the go-kart's up on deck 15, and those things are electric, and they. But yeah, the go-kart's up on deck 15, and those things are electric, and they move. The go-kart's like two, and they move. The go-kart's like two levels. I am gonna give it a try. So sea day tomorrow. I am going to give it a try. So, sea day tomorrow. Look in and see. Can you see this is one of the main dining rooms? That's the Manhattan room down there. I think this is Los Lobos, and then you got the steakhouse on the other side. So Cabo. Oh, and there's a big super yacht over here as well. So you'll be able to see the Princess ship over here too. All right, so here is the Cabo side. You get the Princess Endeavor, and it was here way before we were today. And this is where they're doing all the tendering is on this side. But there's been a couple yachts go by. This one over here has been anchored all day. I haven't seen it move. But these are people coming in on the tender. Coming in on the tender. If you're just joining, you're catching the tail end of the chat. The sunset. Just been chit-chatting, watching the sunset. I'm gonna go offline here in a few minutes because we gonna go. I don't know what we got planned. Honestly, we're gonna go eat dinner later, I think. But we got to go get a seat in the theater. There's a 7:30 show we want to go watch. It's the Beatles Experience from Argentina. It's an Argentinian group, and they do some pretty good Beatles covers. We watched them last night, and they're gonna do another show tonight in the big theater for everybody. They're gonna do all their. We watched them last night, and they're gonna do another show tonight in the big theater for everybody. They're gonna do all their material. Let me get in front of this light right here. That better. Let's see if we can see the tender boat. Yeah, Rosalind, she did a tour on one of the boats to the Arches. But you can see how the tendering works if you've never seen it. It pull the tender boat up to the side of the ship. They put a little ramp on it, and then you walk on and off and hope you don't fall in between the cracks. And then the last tender from the pier is at 7 p.m. and they've warned people don't miss it. Because our next stop is in Ensenada. So if you miss the last tender, you got to make your own way over to Ensenada. Cabo's starting to come alive with the lights. It's been hazy here, so I think there was a dust storm earlier today. And I apologize for the jerkiness. My gimbal has a mind of its own sometimes. Nah, we're not leaving until after 7 p.m. We got another at least 2 hours here. Because the last tender is last tender from the pier to the ship is at 7. So once that gets here, then we'll pull up anchor. They've actually dropped the anchor. Then we'll head out, and then we'll be at sea all day tomorrow. And I'll be back on tomorrow. Find some stuff to do, and I might go online later tonight. Yeah, I'm not getting off. We're not getting off. We've been there. I might go online later tonight. Yeah, I'm not getting off. We're not getting off. We've been there and done that. These ports, we checked that off the list a couple years ago. The wife is going to get off and do a ship-sponsored excursion in Ensenada, some wine tasting tour or something. So I'm just going to hang out and walk around the ship and do some TikTok lives again. appreciate everyone that's joined in. If you liked me, you know, I appreciate that. I'm new to doing all this, so I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone. I don't normally do lives when I'm at home because it's kind of boring in the winter up in Alaska. There's not much to see up there in the winter unless you want to see snow and cold. I can do some. Cocoa Red, I'm on the Norwegian Bliss, so, and we are in Cabo. And we got the Princess Endeavor in front of us. And then we got a super yacht over here to the right of us. Saw another yacht earlier today, but the tenders are starting to bring people back, and it's starting to get dark. Yeah, that's the slide up top. Jamie, man, I don't go ice fishing. It's too damn cold. I don't do cold stuff. I haven't been on the slide yet, so I have to do the slide. I'm gonna have to do the go-karts before we get off the ship on Friday. I get one of my employees that does ice fishing. Maybe I'll go out with him and I'll do a nice fishing one for you. No promises though. I can do some drives up and down our scenic highway. You can see the ice flows going up and down the arm. Hola, New York. What's going on from the Big Apple? If you're joining in, you know, you're catching the tail end of this live. I'm gonna sign off here in a little bit, wrap up some questions, and we're gonna figure out what our game plan is before the show. But if you're, you know, just joining in, we're in Cabo on the Norwegian Bliss. We're anchored here, and I don't think we're leaving until a little after 7:30, which is just a little shy, less than 2 hours from now. So the last tender, the all aboard for the last tender is at 7 p.m. So, and it's currently a little after 5:30 right now. Daniel, is it as dangerous? What's dangerous? I didn't see the other question that you asked me, I think. You know, I don't know. I have my own opinions on visiting Mexico. It's not my thing. I'll go to the cruises, but like if you know, you got to look at what the State Department puts out and do your own little research and what's safe for you and not. Personally, me, I don't have any desire to go off the grid in Mexico like some people do. So as long as you're on a ship-sponsored tour, I think you'll be all right. But don't go off on the beaten path. Wayne, we're on the Norwegian Bliss.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on a minute.
Welcome home to the beautiful Rachel Bliss. This is Dan, your cruise director.
Grant, no, I have not been on Carnival Cruise.
Don't want to miss our main entertainment. We got 2 different shows in the Bliss Theater at 7:30. We're bringing back the Beatles experience with all the hits. Enjoy hits from the early years.
Yeah, do your research. That's all I'm going to tell you. You know, don't let me make an opinion for you. That's my own personal opinion. I just don't have a desire to go to Mexico. But there have been attacks, and it does happen. So you got to be aware of your surroundings. Yeah, Jamie, we're in mountain time right now. As we head out of here, we'll probably go back an hour again. But Danielle, yeah, do your research. You know, I think for the most part, all those inclusive resorts, you're good to go. Just don't go wandering out and doing crazy stuff out of the safe zones. I didn't do anything in port today, Elijah. KDT, I'm on the Norwegian Bliss. Oh, that's good. I know you grew up there, Rosalind. I've been to Mexico a few times. Not my thing. Flying in June here to Cabo. It'd be hot as hell down here then. Man, I can't do these hot areas in the summer. 9924 on this ship. Where is that located? I'm on deck 11, so midship. Yeah, KDT, the Bliss does do Alaska, but it's down here doing these Riviera cruises right now. Sweetworks, no. This is my first time on Norwegian. I normally cruise on Disney. But like I've told other people, I am not opposed to trying other cruise lines at this point in my life. Okay, aft ship. I like the aft rooms. I like the ones that are on the very back. I don't know if this one has any. We're midship on deck 11, so well, it's worth it. Disney's my go-to cruise line. I've been on all the ships except for the Wish, and of course Treasure's not out yet. It will be sailing its maiden voyage here soon. Oh, cool. Yeah, I see that they have solo cabins. Maybe I'll do a solo without my wife one of these days and check it out. How'd you like Alaska? Because that's where I'm from. But I live up in Anchorage, not down in Southeast. Deck 11 on the Wish. Cool. I have not been on the Wish yet. I will get to it, but right now I've got a maiden voyage booked on the Destiny for next November. But yeah, Sweetworks, just Disney's worth it if you got kids. As long as they're, if they're older than 3 and potty trained, they'll enjoy the kids club. So, Disney does kids clubs very good. And then it's not just for kids. They do a lot of stuff for adults on the Disney ships too. So people think it's not for adults. Actually, you'd be surprised how many kidless adults go on them. The wife and I did without our son. He's 20. He's 20 right now and in college, so he didn't want to take time off work to go on a 10 night. You going back up to Alaska in 2027? Cool, man. It'll be a good time up there. I've been up there for a little over 25 years, and I have not done an Alaska cruise yet. It's on the list. I've got a lot of to-do lists. Like, I want to get to the Antarctic at some point. So, it's, time is it? All right, it's almost 6 o'clock, y'all, and it's getting dark. And I think my wife will be wanting me to go do some stuff, so I am going to sign off. I'll try and get back on later, no promises. KDT, either or, it depends on which the ship decides to go to. So Jamie, it does up in the northern part of Alaska. The sun went down below the horizon like a week or two ago, and it won't come back up until I think early March. So I'm in Anchorage, and we get a little bit of less sun right now. We're losing about 5 minutes a day. Do you have something you wanted to do? So the days are getting shorter. So the shortest day we'll get in Anchorage is about between 5 and 6 hours. But the good thing is, like, after the 21st of this month, between 5 and 6 hours, but the good thing is, like, after the 21st of this month, when the winter solstice hits, we start gaining minutes of daylight. So we're on the downhill slide. December 21st will be the shortest day of the year, and then we start gaining our daylight back. So, but having a walk. Where do you want to walk? You guys want to do a little walk? Wife said we can walk. We'll walk around and go around the ship. We can walk. We'll walk around and go around the ship inside a little bit, and we'll walk around and go around the ship inside a little bit, and we'll walk around and go around the ship inside a little bit, and we'll walk around and go around the ship inside a little bit, and we're kind of hard. You get used to that. I can sleep during the day easily now. And then in the winter, you just have to deal with the darkness all the time. And then in the winter, you just have to deal with the darkness all the time. Yeah, I found a duck yesterday. I know people are hiding them, but I haven't found any. Oh, she found a Jesus too. I don't know if that's a sign that we need to find Jesus, but we found Jesus literally. So the shops are still closed because we're in port. Some of them are opening up. In fact, I got to go to the photo booth here and change out a picture. Yeah, you too, Jamie. See, we're on deck 8, walking forward. We will take a look down at the chandelier. The casino's down, so everything is, because we're still in port, things are still closed. So the casino's not open, the shops aren't open, bars are open. But you got the casino right down there. Yeah, Chip and Lisa, we're on Norwegian, we're on the Bliss. So let's see what's down here. The Sugar Cane is a mojito bar, so if you like mojitos. I don't drink, but they've been making me some really good no-hitos. My wife had regular mojitos, and she said they were pretty good. Let's see what else we got down here. Yeah, Sweet Works. It's surprisingly, it's clean. It's nice. It's easy to get around. I've for the most part stopped getting lost. So you got a whiskey bar, and then you got a wine bar, and then you got the Cavern Club. This is where we were last night. We watched the Beatle tribute band. Looks like it's empty in here. Yeah. So the tribute band was in here last night. We're going to go watch them in the main theater here. They're doing another show with all their stuff tonight at 7:30. So that's why at some point I'm going to have to jump off because we got to go get a seat. So we're on 8.
Level 8.
Hey! Whoop, you got to go this way. It's going to follow you.
You too, Megan.
Yeah, it was a good show last night. Let's see, we'll go down to 7. Yeah, it's crazy too is they're from Argentina. You wouldn't have known until the guy that was like dressed as John Lennon started talking. All right, so this is actually where the theater is up here. This is where we're going to be going here in a little while. Lori, I'm on the Bliss, Norwegian Bliss, so this is where we're going to be going into a little bit. Let's see, we can go look at the lifeboats. We're down here on deck 7. This is where all the lifeboats are. I haven't been this far up. Let's go walk here. It'd be a new area. I haven't been down here. This is new. I didn't know this area existed. I only went the backside. If you're just joining in, we're on the Norwegian Bliss. I'm gonna wrap up the live here in a little bit. I just found a new area. I didn't even know this was here. This is pretty cool. Man, looks like the Princess ship is leaving. So we'll be leaving here, in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, I think. Everything's lighting up. You're right here. I didn't even know this area existed. All right, I found a new area to hang out and do some videos. Tomorrow we're doing a behind the scenes tour, so hopefully it's all right. I'll go back in. We'll go back to walk aft on 7 and go down to 6 and walk forward. Hopefully it's all right. I'll go back in. We'll go back to walk aft on 7 and go down to 6 and walk forward. All right, I'll go back in. We'll go back to walk aft on 7 and go down to 6 and walk forward. I'll do a report on it because they only let you film or take pictures of certain areas. So I'll do what I can. So I won't be doing any talk. I won't be doing any lives there, but I'll take short videos and post them. So this is who we're going to see tonight. They're actually pretty good. We watched him the first night. He's good. I might go see him again tonight because I think he changes up his material. They got arcade in here too, and a little bowling alley. The ship's huge. Yeah, it's crazy how big it is. I haven't been back here yet. Oh, okay, this just goes around. We got a piano player down there. Let's see. Oh, she was playing. No, that's not her. That's a different one. Walk down the 6 here in a minute. Go through the casino. We ate at the local bar and grill for lunch this afternoon. I got the nachos. It was pretty good. The casino, obviously it's closed. And I haven't spent any money in here. I don't gamble. I'm one of those old fuddy-duddies. I just like to walk around and do videos. I was in the Marines for a while and I got all the drinking out in my younger years. And if you're just joining in, we're on the Bliss, Norwegian Bliss, just walking around. I'm getting ready to wrap up the live here in a little bit. We're gonna go watch that Beatles show here. The casino's surprisingly big. We were on the Princess, the Ruby Princess for 3 nights, and that casino wasn't nearly the size of this one. Yeah, I don't gamble. I have bad luck with that. I've learned my lesson not to spend money on something that I can't afford. Yeah, Joseph, I'm on the Bliss. So the Manhattan room we ate at the first night. It was pretty good. Hello, how are you? The restaurants all have the same menus. It's just about the atmosphere and the ambiance. All right, I'm gonna try not to fall down the stairs. Yeah, Joseph, it's the Bliss. Walking around the Bliss. It's my first time on this ship. First time on Norwegian, so I got to share my experiences with the masses. And so far, we're having a good time. Cool, KDT. I don't have any grandkids yet. Hopefully, I don't have any for a while. Where's some wood I can knock on? My kid's only 20 and he's still in college, so I don't need any grandkids right now. Yeah, I mean, try it. That's all you can do, right? You don't have to like it. I've not been on Carnival myself, so I don't have an opinion on it other than what I've heard from people. Nanny, we are doing the Mexican Riviera 5-night. And we are at our first port call. Only 2 port calls. We're in Cabo right now. We're going to be leaving here in about an hour and a half. And then we're at sea tomorrow. And then the next day we'll be in Ensenada. And then Friday morning, bright and early, we'll be back in Los Angeles. Yeah, Jeannie, it's Norwegian. I don't know if I answered your question. Norwegian Bliss. So I'm not going to go too close. I don't want to be interfering with people's enjoyment. I'll go over here by the Starbucks. Is it open? Yeah, it's open. They had it closed earlier. So if you need a Starbucks fix, they got Starbucks. I'll be honest with you. I drink Americanos. I got Americano. It was, for me, it was the same price as what I pay in Alaska, so it wasn't super expensive. So I'm gonna sit in a chair away from people, and we can listen to the music for a few minutes, and then yeah, they do. Up on deck 15, they've got the observation lounge. I would be up there, except for when I go by the windows, I lose Wi-Fi. KDT, we're in port, so a lot of people got off ship. That's why it's not so busy. It'll be crowded later tonight when everyone's back on board and we're saving. Yeah, we're on the Bliss. Maddie, I don't know. I don't gamble. It looks nice. It's got a lot of slot machines, a lot of tables. So maybe I'll grab me a tenner and go drop 10 on red, see how I do. But other than that, I don't gamble. But yeah, it's quiet now because we're in port and everyone's, not everyone's on the ship now. People are coming back throughout the day. Yeah, is it Dina? Give it a shot. I came in with an open mind, not knowing what to expect other than what a friend of mine, they had a negative experience, I guess, but we've been doing well. We've enjoyed our time here so far. I'll do another one. I like to do a longer one on them instead of a 5-night. 5 nights are kind of tough because you start getting into a rhythm and then boom, you have to get off the ship. And I don't know anything about the breakaway, so I don't know what the breakaway, how it is or not. Yeah, 10 on red there, Dwayne. I'll go get a tenner out of my wallet and maybe I'll drop 10 on red tonight. If I lose, I'm going to blame you. You know that, right? You just now figured out I was online? But if you're just joining in, we're on the Norwegian Bliss, hanging out at deck 6 in the atrium, chilling. We got time to kill before we have to get into the show. Yeah, so they're probably sister ships, right? I haven't been on the Encore, but I'll check and see where what their itineraries are. I know the Norwegian Epic is in Port Canaveral, and we cruise out of Port Canaveral quite a bit. There goes the cruise director right there, Dan. And if you're just joining in, we're on the Norwegian Bliss. We're in Cabo right now. We're anchored. People are slowly trickling back onto the ship from being off ship all day. We'll pull up anchor here in a couple hours maybe, and then we will sail for a sea day tomorrow and then Ensenada on Thursday. Hopefully that focus is a little bit better. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we saw a couple breach on the a little bit north as we were sailing down the coast. There was a couple boats that were looking for whales, but it looked like a couple of them breached. Yeah, the bartender's been pretty good. They've been super helpful. Like, because I don't drink, they'll make me a drink without alcohol. You know, except for the bar that's down here. I had a little problem with them on the first day, so I've been going to the other bars. I've been going to the mojito bar and getting non-alcoholic mojitos. You know, appreciate everyone liking it, enjoying it, following. I'm new to this. I post a lot of normal videos, but I don't do a whole lot of lives. What happened at the bar? They didn't seem like they would understood what I was asking them. They said that they could only make me a fruit smoothie. I'm like, no, I want a non-alcoholic cocktail, and he was just like, I can make you a fruit smoothie. So went and chatted with guest services about it, and they said no, that they can do that. Just they probably were not understanding, so we got it worked out. It's all good now. Everywhere else I go, I haven't had any issues, so I can get me, the virgin daiquiris, pina coladas, the mojitos, all that, without the alcohol. So I'm trying to make use of my drink package of what I can. I don't drink a whole lot of soda either. Because I prepaid gratuities, don't tip cash. I already paid the service fee, so they're already charging 18%. So we prepaid everything except for the Wi-Fi upgrade. We did that when we got on the ship. Milk and Honey, we are in Cabo right now, and then tomorrow's a sea day, and then the Thursday is Ensenada. User, no, we're on the Bliss. Yeah, so the wife and I both got it. She doesn't drink a lot, but she drinks alcohol, so she's been getting a couple drinks here and there, and so we're using it. Probably not to the extent that most people would, but. The package technically was free. We just paid the service charge. What's the sea day like? I don't know. Sea days are kind of hectic sometimes, kind of relaxing. There's a lot of stuff going on. All the stuff's open on the sea day. So technically it was free for the package, but you had to pay the gratuities. So that's where they get you. So if you pay for the package without being part of a deal, so you're paying for the package however much it costs, and then you're paying gratuities. When they do the free at sea stuff, the drink packages are included. You can pick which one. Yeah, so I'll tell you, the best package that we did was on Princess, because they had the one where you can get all the sodas, coffees, or specialty coffees, smoothies, non-alcoholic drinks. Princess has a better drink package, I think. And we only were on there for 3 nights, but it was definitely better. What did I miss? Going on my first cruise ship before. Well, slick, enjoy it. No, you don't have to add gratuities. Like all I do now is I go give them my card, and they don't even give you a receipt because we pay the service fees are your gratuities. Yeah, the Princess package definitely was cheaper. So with the credits that we had, we didn't pay for it. It was that and the Wi-Fi package. We didn't pay any extra out of hand. We walked off that 3-night not owing anything extra. Yeah, that Carnival ship was a little bit smaller, but I think they left already. They just sailed out of here. Yeah, prepaid stuff is better because people say that there was a deal. You get cheaper deals on once you get on the ship. It's not true. So we're on the Norwegian Bliss. Ah, nice. 6-day cruise. 6 days better than 5, and 7's better than 6. So we're only on a 5-night. So we'll make do with what we got, and we're just first time on this cruise line. Yeah, I can't. I've not been on Carnival KDT, so I have my opinions from things that I've seen, but that's about on Carnival KDT. So I have my opinions from things that I've seen, but that's about it. I can't really compare because I don't have any experience on them. But we've talked to a number of people that do Carnival. It's the longer ones are better, and the shorter ones are where you get the party crowds. I think we got a mixed crowd. There's a lot of people on this ship are actually from California, so maybe it is cool. No, I think we got a mixed crowd. There's a lot of people on this ship are actually from California, so maybe it is cool for them. No, I think we got a mixed crowd. There's a lot of people on this ship are actually from California, so maybe it is cool for them. No, I think we got a mixed crowd. There's a lot of people on this ship are actually from California, so maybe it is cool for them. And then, like us, I'm from Alaska, so this weather is warm for me. Sweetworks, we were on the, I think it was the Ruby Princess. We did, it was just a 3-night from Vancouver to Seattle. It was a repositioning cruise. That was last May. Yeah, Dwayne, I ain't gonna be famous for anything. I don't do enough on this to warrant that. But the ship, that Princess ship was big. It was just, I don't know. I wasn't impressed with it because the buffet, I likened it to being at the Hunger Games, and I don't do that kind of thing. The buffet here, while it got a little bit crowded, it was not like the Hunger Games. I didn't have to fear for my life trying to get some food. So, cool. We got a lot of people. I appreciate everyone joining in and all the likes. So, making it easy. It helps me if people ask questions. Right now, we're just sitting in the atrium on deck 6, listening to some piano. And they're just, people are starting to trickle in from coming in. The Princess ship, I think it was the Ruby. It's been over a year. I'd have to ask the wife, but I think it was the Ruby. It was a 3-night repositioning cruise from Victoria to Seattle. I mean, it went super quick. We went from Vancouver, then we stopped in Victoria, and then we hit Seattle. Victoria was a cool little city to visit. I enjoyed that. I'll do the buffets, but I won't do it on a Princess ship. Oh my God. The buffet up here has actually been pretty good because all the stations there's multiple stations and they all pretty much got the same stuff on them. So if you find a line that's not as long, you're going to get the same stuff. But the buffet here has actually been pretty good. They've got a lot of good stuff. Yeah, you know, like today was a little tricky. You know, my only complaint about buffets in general, and it doesn't matter which cruise line I've been on, is people are oblivious, and it seems like I'm the invisible person because I've been pushed out of the way and bumped out of the way by people, and it's not worth saying anything to them because they're in their own little bubble. Yeah, KDT, the buffet is good. I have no complaints about the food on it. No complaints whatsoever on the food. A lot of good sweet. They will accommodate allergies. Almost every cruise line will do that. In fact, there was someone the other night that asked me, and I don't know if they're ever back, but I did ask one of the dining room managers about vegan meals. So you have to request it 24 hours in advance. So what that means, if before you embark, call Norwegian and let them know that you need a vegan meal, and then from there on out, you just talk to the dining room manager, and they will get you set up from a menu that they got that's vegan, and they do offer normal vegetarian stuff on the menus. And the first thing they ask you at every meal is if there's any allergies that they need to be aware of. So they're allergy aware, and they take that into account. Yeah, Michelle, you beat me. You got, you know, I was just saying that they ask no matter what restaurant, minus the buffet, every restaurant we've been to, they ask if there's any allergies. Yeah, so it's super easy. They got a accommodation form. I only found out about it like the night before we sailed because we use CPAPs, but they have a bunch of stuff on there that you can list down if you got food allergies, medical issues, special accommodations. The sooner you do it, it helps them set up for it. And every cruise line will do that. That I've been on will have some kind of accommodation, and they're all really good with that. They'll help you. Like with our CPAPs, we don't have to bring the water. They provide distilled water, and Norwegian gave us 2 super long extension cords because there's no plugs near the bed. So the room host brought us two extension cords for our machines. Yeah, Katie, I was just saying they gave us cords and water, so super cool. That's the only thing I think about the Norwegian rooms is they lack outlets. Yeah, Disney's super accommodating with allergies too, but like I have like a minor hazelnut allergy, and I just quit telling them. Because for me, I don't generally have a reaction or any issues, and it creates more hassle for me to tell them because then they start excluding food from the wife, and I just don't order stuff that I know that's got hazelnut. Especially like at Palo, because Palo, they have a lava cake there it's made with hazelnut, and if I tell them I got a hazelnut allergy, they won't bring one for the wife. So, Sweetworks, you can order it the night before on Disney with your head waiter. So before you leave the dining room, go see the head server and let them know that you want to put your order in for the next day. Because, as you know, you got the same serving team. You don't have to, you can do it the night before if you want. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're not celebrating. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're not celebrating any